Hello, Orange Cat here. We're playing Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1, case by case series, meaning I will try to solve at least one case or maybe a few shorter cases in one video. And we're gonna continue with the DLC content. This time it's gonna be Mycroft Pride DLC, which contains multiple smaller cases, and one of them is you can start almost right away in the game. It's when you enter the Holmes manor and you examine upstairs the desk. Okay, so one is the letter from Mycroft. Little brother, you claimed you were bored and want to play a game. Well, I've created one that should hold your attention as well. I should teach you a thing or two about the world. I borrowed some of your precious coin collection and had in each one in a discreet place around the island. You will have noticed the symbol drawn on this letter and the attached map. Your mission is to search the marked location for the same symbol. Near each one you will find a metal tube that contains a hint to help you recover one of your coins. If you are able to retrieve them all, come and tell me what you have learned. I'm eager to see how fast you can solve my little puzzles, Mycroft.
Oh, no. We won't let this stand, right, Sherry? I want to find my coins.
It's going to be difficult. The sands of time, you know? Some things may have changed, but you're right. We can't let Mycroft win.
Coin collection.
This book, where I kept my collection of coins, it used to be bigger.
So, this is the start of In for a Penny. Area you can find 2 of them. So yeah, and then we had outside because Mycroft Pride consists of multiple smaller cases which you can complete or get by checking the mailbox, the letterbox, cryptic postcard, an envelope with no text and a postcard inside. The postcard depicts a building and is labeled Old Church. The text on the postcard reads, "There are those in need in this place, however some of them need less than others." The postcard is my favorite craft and the logo features a little farm. This is the rugged informant. So let's change in clothing. Let's find the church.
Is this familiar to you?
Yes. I can inform you about that.
The cryptic postcard. I've learned that the images of an old Catholic church located at the cross of Speckled Street and Bonaparte Street and Western Scaladio. So the street, this building here, that is the church we're looking for. We can just follow this road. We could have also chosen the main road. And here is Let's see which one I have to talk to. Cannot talk with him.
Look who's here.
May I ask you something?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Agent in trouble. Yes. Since you've proved your medal in the previous matter, I'm offering you a chance to do more good. Behind the church you will find a carpet shop, and the owner of this unassuming store is our informant. He was meant to deliver us a way to decipher the coded message of an underground criminal organization here in Cordona, but in this last few days contact with him has been sporadic. The country needs to correct that code. Go check if everything is running smoothly, correct any deviations from the norm. Make the
Informants,
Empire proud.
ciphers, exciting. Let's show your brother how it's done.
So we need to go to the carpet shop. Yes. The building here. Literally behind us.
My poor daughter. How could they take her? My Nikhama.
Payment taken. You were warned. Now you won't ever see her again. This note was written on a crude piece of paper and pinned to the counter with a knife. The knife.
It's strange that it didn't break with all this rust. A cheap wooden handle. The kind you'd find in drunken fights in a cheap bar. Someone jumped over the counter here.
The man is in shock. We won't get much from him.
Hello. What could these black stains be? Part of a working outfit. The sleeve was ripped off.
Okay. I can do some chemical analysis. Which will be different every time you play the game. So you can skip it. Now we have to talk to people about it. To find the place. So let's walk around Silverton and talk to people. Let's see, what shall we talk? Let's see.
Are you able to help me?
Yes, yes, I can inform you about that.
Scrap of war clothes. I was told that the most likely origin of the result is the Silverton Harbor Rail Depot in North Silverton at the crossing of Ebonwood Street and Silver Way. Okay. Ebonwood, Silver Way. The Silver Way. Let's see. Yeah, here we have to be. Old Silver Depot in Silverton.
Have you seen the fresh meat? I heard the potential buyer should arrive soon.
Now we can listen into the conversation. Railway depot. Fresh girl. And Gus McPherson. The guards at the front door seemed to be discussing slave trade. They mentioned waiting for a British sailor named Gus McPherson who was coming to check on the fresh girl. So we need to change clothing. No, we need to walk somewhere out of sight. Sailor. Now we can. Interact. Most of the time just wearing the outfit is enough. So once you enter, so we're at the side of Ebonode Street, there's the entrance.
You, McPherson, we've been waiting for you.
So yeah, you have to fight. You can skip it if you want. You have to come around the place. Then you can go behind, enter the jail cell, go the stairs.
Please, release me.
There's someone died to the...
Oh, maybe the cipher is hidden around here. Poor people, caged like birds.
Okay, let's examine the gate, the desk, a key. The key was found in the office. And a note from the boss. If what we heard about the British overlord is true, his people might retaliate. Be prepared, and for God's sake, hide the cipher. So the cipher is in the room. Okay, so you have to pin the thing, look at the bookcase. Then we can interact with the book.
British Railway Guide, 1876. So many bookmarks. I think we've got our cipher.
And now we got the cipher. Now we can free the woman and the other women
Miss,
as well.
are you alright? Let me unlock your shackles. My name is Sherlock. What's your name?
I will be alright. My name is Nikhama.
Nikhama. I'm here on behalf of your father. I'm going to get you home.
I suppose my father's faith was justified then.
Miss, would you know how we can save the others?
Yes, I can show you. Should we run now?
Our staying here is dangerous. Let's free the other prisoners and leave.
You've saved us. I will report back to you-know-who. Don't worry.
And that was the end of the DLC case, the rugged informant. Now we can go back to the Holmes manor. Then we can go to the letterbox. We can pick up the next one. that outside. That was the rugged informant. Now we can travel back to the manor. Again, check the letterbox. Cryptic postcard. An envelope with no text shows the harbor building. Text on the postcard. I heard there is a good fishing spot. Not everyone is fishing for bait. Okay. The rat on a boat. So we have to go to the harbor building. That's here. You can just fast travel if you've been there before. Then we just have to talk to someone in a sailor suit. We can find someone. Ah, here.
May I ask for your assistance?
Ah, I know this, yeah, let me help you.
Okay, so we got more information. I've discovered that the illustration depicts the harbor master building. Okay. Okay, so this is the harbor building. So if you didn't found that building by exploring, just talk to a sailor, for example, where you know where a lot of sailor type people are working. Just speak to them. Here we have to talk to this guy.
Can I ask you a question?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Okay, a request from Mycroft S. Well done on the culprit store matter. If only you were always this eager to do good for the country. We have an old predicament, my boy. I was contacted by an unsavory character who had covered a rat in his rather illegitimate organization. The rat is trying to flee the island on the ship he does, with a bag containing secrets worth more to our new colleague than the lives of everyone aboard. He suggested that the crown ought to delicately apprehend this rat, or else he will take a more brute force approach. Needless to say, if we cannot apprehend him, the ship will not reach its destination. Thus, to save dozens of lives, we must work with a criminal. Find the man described below, locate his bag and take a photo. Return to the spot where you received his letter, give the picture to the agent that is fishing and never speak of it again. So let's go to the harbor. Then we have to go to the harbor area where you only see people standing with a bag. Let's see. This is the first one. Then we can go up the boat.
That new one is so nervous.
We can listen to people. Wait. I forgot one.
That new one is so nervous.
Okay. Old accident. Rookie. Leg injury. That's the new guy, the suspect. Do we have to check more pictures? So it is this guy. It's the guy who is the guy we're looking for. So you need to make sure that you have all the pictures that you have to correct. Picture. Okay, that's another one. And here, another one. Standing near the pier. We have to take the guy who says with a leg injury. So that's the guy with this one that says he has a leg injury. As you can see, he smokes a loop. Know that someone might be searching for them and has a previous leg injury. Then you have to return to where we received the letter. So back to the guys fishing. You have to talk to the same guy again. This one. Well, having the correct picture pinned to the right.
Are you able to help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Okay. Wait.
Are you able to help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
What?
Oh, I am.
Why is it the I did find all of them, right? Huh?
Bored. Call me when you find the answer.
I need to check all of them. Because it is that guy. Okay, let's look back at them. We have one thing we haven't found officially. This title of the boat. Okay, a bit strange. Officially at the room. Bit strange. This guy, the picture was officially taken. Coffin, injured. His owner was talking to an acquaintance casually sitting. Yeah, that was the problem. He didn't officially take a brief picture, which I didn't notice. Let's run back. I thought it was the clothing, but yeah.
Is this familiar to you?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
And that we can get back to the mansion. A request from Mycroft. Despite your past failures, I have managed to improve my good standing. You must be better. This is a chance to prove your value. It appears an agent, Ursula Oni. She's the chief archivist.
Mycroft and his errands. Pshaw.
Okay. So the missing archivist person. Okay. Okay, so you have to go to the city archives because there is the person who works there, I think. Talk to this person.
Hello, Ma. I'm looking for the Chief Archivist, Ursula Oni. Where can I find her?
Miss Oni is away on official government business. My name is Meryl Levy, Deputy Chief Archivist. I am taking care of archival matters in her absence. How can I help you, Mr.
Holmes. I won't equivocate. I'm here to investigate Miss Oni's disappearance.
Her disappearance? But I told you that...
Yes, official government business. It's ironic, then, that the government knows nothing about it, don't you think?
Oh, so you're one of... them. Well, sir, I know that she had an assignment, but I'm not privy to any details.
You said that Miss Oni is away on official business. Were those her exact words to you?
No. She once mentioned she did some work for people in high places, so I guess I just assumed...
Is this the first time Miss Oni has been away so long?
Oh, no. She travels a lot. Government-related tasks, I believe. It's always confidential. Always on short notice. The alternative is that she simply went to visit her family on the Swahili coast. If that's the case, it would be quite a while before she returns.
Who would be so desperate to see relatives? I will have to inspect Miss Oni's office. There may be clues to her whereabouts among her personal effects. You must have a spare key?
Yes, but sir, there are rules. I cannot allow a stranger to rummage through my superior's possessions. What if she returns today?
She won't. If you like, we can notify the oafs at the police station and have them do the rummaging, but believe me, I'll be much more prudent. Furthermore, I will notice things they will not.
How do you mean?
Must we really waste the time? Fine.
Do we need to observe her? The face, or the ear, the brush, the arm, the hands, other hands. Either working a second job or raising an unruly child. Captive portrait Meryl Levy.
The past month hasn't been kind to you, Mrs. Levy. With your husband gone, the life of a working single mother must be exhausting. You're raising a child, yes?
Yes. Mikhail. What about him?
He's been throwing violent temper tantrums of late. Those scratch marks indicate you are unable to rein in his bad behavior. Perhaps if you spent more time at home.
I do not need a pimple-faced boy's unsolicited parenting advice. Just take the key and leave my son out of this.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, let's go to the archivist room. This on the left side. Then to the right.
Damn these Capello safes, hiding all the juicy secrets. Damn these Capello safes, hiding all the juicy secrets.
The bookcase. A letter from R. Have you seen today's front page? Someone caught wind of our business and minus ends. Those open graves were bound to be noticed eventually. I suggest you lay low for a while. I'll contact you again when the dust settles. R. Ends. A necklace.
Solid gold. Looks like a family heirloom.
Okay.
So the safe was just misdirection. I knew it, that's why I didn't waste time trying to crack it.
The book.
It's a death register from the last century. Interesting.
Lipstick.
What a vivid vermilion.
The wooden figure. Statue.
She's proud of her roots.
And the green box.
A box of bonbons. Miss Oni has a sweet tooth.
Perhaps a gift from her admirer. I wonder if the poor bloke knows she's missing.
Okay. provide evidence.
This necklace was hidden in Miss Oni's office. Do you recognize it?
I can't say I do. It does look like something Miss Oni would wear. She's an extravagant, exotic woman.
Yes, perhaps too extravagant considering her profession. I found a rather curious letter that implicates Miss Oni in grave robbing. Has she ever mentioned the topic?
Did my employer ever mention that she was a grave robber? You've spent too long at the hookah bar, Mr. Holmes. Of course she didn't. Miss Oni is certainly a private woman, but I know she'd never do something so despicable. That letter must be connected to her assignment.
So you think she was looking into these robberies?
That's the only reasonable explanation. Miss Oni is an excellent archivist. She always gets to the bottom of things.
As do I, Ma'am.
Okay. Let's go to the Cordona Chronicles archive. Okay, miners and district. Front page and current recent grave robbing calls. As society truly sinks low, it seems we can no longer expect even the simplest decency for our peers as a group of reprobates have ransacked the graves and tombs of the Cordona cemetery. It should come as no surprise that the police have nothing to say on the matter, but while Cordona's finest fail to see beyond their own noses, visitors to the cemetery see this island ugly hard in the discretion of their kin. So we can go to the cemetery. Cemetery. You can just enter it and talk to one of the people working there. Make sure that you wear the worker's outfit.
Excuse me, just one question.
Workers help each other. I'll guide you.
Crypt by an olive tree. I was told that the crypt near an old olive tree has been recently broken into. I will be able to identify it by the two broken gargoyles. This entrance. If you don't remember, here is the olive tree, which we've been before because there we met Bogle. We also visited the Sherlock's mother's grave.
Wait, I remember this tree, Sherry. Take a photograph and I'll tell you a story. We tried to imagine the lives of the dead based on their names and tombstones. I wrote about it in my diary.
The tree. Near-death experience. We used to roam the cemetery concocting interesting stories about the death. Our life back then was simpler, more adventurous, more magical. The crypts appealed to us and we tried to guess who was buried there. Someone rich, important or old. We carved our initials in the tree so that we would remember this place or it would remember us. It will be part of Sherlock's history, memories. Okay, so you have to look for the gargoyles, but it's quite easy because it's the only crypt you're able to enter, to interact with. And it has two broken gargoyles. And we need to.
Do they have no qualms about robbing the dead?
Someone leant on this slab. All it takes is one precise strike.
Let's see also where John
You go on ahead. I'm gonna earn some good karma by giving this thing a dust.
Okay, so the blood spatters
Blood drops from a small wound.
and the middle.
Traces of dirt from a shovel.
Now we can find out what happened. Okay, 2 places. One hit by shovel and 2 there.
Miss Oni was here with an accomplice. Their argument led to a fight. That fight ended with a shovel to her head. No prizes for guessing where her body is.
There she lays. Someone literally put her in a tombstone. The hands.
The blow killed her instantly.
The what did it react on? Fingernails.
There's dried blood under her fingernails. The murderer's.
Earring.
The-
Blue earring.
Buried with her precious treasures like an Egyptian pharaoh. Official government business, eh?
And then you have to write fight. We can skip it. If you do fight, you will earn some more. Money for the arrest. Now we can head back to the city hall. Okay, I will save. I can show some options.
Mrs. Levy, what a fortuitous coincidence. Let me guess. Leaving on official government business?
No, I need to take care of some urgent family matters. So if you'll excuse me.
I will not. See, I found something of yours, and I thought it only gentlemanly to return it. Your earring. And that was not the only thing I unearthed. You'll be pleased to know that no grave robbers have removed Miss Oni from where you left her.
Sir, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I'm not the cold-blooded killer you think I am. Please let me explain.
So I'll first show you the "you are under arrest" option.
You have dithered and obstructed enough today already. Save your stories for a court of law.
I'm begging you, Mr. Holmes. At least allow me to see my son one last time.
You've already seen him for the last time. Let's go.
Now, the you.
Please, I have to see my son. Please.
And now we can reload. Save file. go to the city hall entrance. And we'll have the cutscene again, which we cannot skip.
Mrs. Levy, what a fortuitous coincidence. Let me guess. Leaving on official government business?
No, I need to take care of some urgent family matters. So if you'll excuse me.
I will not. See, I found something of yours, and I thought it only gentlemanly to return it. Your earring. And that was not the only thing I unearthed. You'll be pleased to know that no grave robbers have removed Miss Oni from where you left her.
Sir, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I'm not the cold-blooded killer you think I am. Please let me explain.
Okay, now choose go ahead, because you are under arrest or sent directly to jail.
This should be good.
It was Ursula's endeavor, all along. She needed the money to sustain her lifestyle. When she asked if I'd join her, how could I refuse? My husband died. Bartosz. I had to make ends meet. I had to provide for my boy. Before long, my conscience got the better of me. I wanted to stop, but Ursula wouldn't let me.
That is no excuse for murder. You could have come clean and reported her to the authorities.
It wasn't murder. It was self-defense. She threatened to take my son away from me. Said she'd make sure he ends up in an orphanage. And then she hit me. And I let my instincts take over. I had to protect my family.
And now we can say you are free to go, or I can't let you go. I choose I can't let you go. She will just end up the jail. The cutscene you saw when you choose arrest her directly without explanation.
Against all odds, I believe you. What happened in that crypt will stay between the two of us.
Truly. Oh, Mr. Holmes, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, please, stop. The truth is the truth, and that's as far as my interest extends. That said, a word of advice. The next time you pursue another source of income, consider something more legal.
Yes, sir. Of course. I don't know what I was thinking. But what about the official investigation?
Yes, I will of course take care of it. Farewell, Mrs. Levy.
Now we can go back to the mansion. John's diary. Now you have to go to the Holmes manor. Fast travel. Interact with the letterbox. You will send the email. The letter. That's gone go. Completed. So the next one we're gonna do is in the Mycroft Pride is the coin collection. So each coin has been marked on the map. There are 2 per each area. Let's start with this one in the cemetery. So the easiest way to find that one is just go inside. Let's go exactly to that marker. We have to head towards the aqueduct. Wait, where am I? Oh, here. This is the tombstone we have to interact with. So we're standing exactly where it's using the map. Hidden coin number 1. It's a riddle we have to solve. August 18, 10 PM. An agent of the British Crown posing as an Italian spy met with the mole. The mole was to give a letter to the Italian spy. 10-3. The mole suspected something. Shot the man, fled the cemetery. -N, 10-4 PM. Agent checking on the street didn't see him. Then 5 PM. Agent B also saw someone on the street and said no sign. Then 6 PM also an agent said no sign to the street. 10 PM as well. And then 9 PM as well. When I arrived at the scene, I observed the suspect had fresh, smaller, irregular cuts. Okay, we have to find the safe place where. Okay, so I have to find the thing where, so the past here it was clear, here it was clear, and we have to go to here it was clear. So let's check out that roads, more roads. Where are we? Go up. We have to look for the place where you see outside fish hanging to dry, or roads. This way? No. Let's see. No. Okay, we went too far. Yeah, but it's getting way too crowded. This was near the this area. Small weird roads. So we're heading back. Okay. Here, so I walk right past by it. Okay. So here it is, the fish with the marlin. So it's literally Moran Road, and then to the right on the map, exactly where I'm standing right now. There you will find the coin.
12 zecchini, first ever minted. This was part of Father's original collection. He won it at an auction in Barcelona the same year I was born. Antonio Manuel de Vilhena, the Grand Master of Malta, one of the first to mint his own coin. They were rather short-lived, unfortunately.
That was coin number 1. Now we go to coin number 2. So I need to find the clue. This way. No. So we can hit to the sides. Here. Here you are on the green screens. Another clue, hidden coin 2. They say Mycroft explains about how you can change your appearance and speech to be able to get people to answer your questions. So to find it, you have to talk to all people in different disguises. For example, let's see.
May I ask for your assistance?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Okay, wait. Let's change the wardrobe. Let's see, talk to this person.
Can I ask you a question?
No, sorry, I know nothing.
Time to check your...
Yeah.
Who, what and what, Sherry?
Fisherman.
Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
Can I ask you a question?
You have a job, so why don't you go back to it instead of bothering me?
Can I ask you a question?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
Anyway, the coin is... It's near the bridge here.
Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Let's go back. Let's see, towards the bridge. Because the coin will be stuck on a porch. Let's see, where am I? Not even close. So yeah, when you get the clues, it will basically make sure to corner of certain places. So for example, they will say, or the thing that's called bloody reference as the bloody road is, for example, this one. This Hound Road, Clay Street, and then you will have marked territory. And it is here, and then the second porch. You'll find it.
30 tari. This coin was once stolen from Father. Many years later, Mycroft found it in a private collection and persuaded the owner to return it. This coin depicts Hompesh, the last Grand Master of the Order to govern in Malta. I believe this coin was minted during the French occupation.
That's the second coin. Let's go to the third one, which is in Grand Saray, the clue. So let's go to the third coin that's here. Let's see. I think it's this garden thing. No. Let's go. Next clue. There are 3 locations in Grand Saray that cast a great deal of trouble over a period. The first is at the spot where you're standing. The other is a similar spot. Oh yeah. So basically there were 2 groups and they would signal when the police would be nearby. You have to find the place exactly where you can find the spot of the typical situation. So between this spot and I think it was this spot. Between it you have an area. I think it was this. I'm not sure. It was where you can find it. So basically it has to do with there is a middle ground between the 2 spots that they could easily see left and right where when the cops were walking. Yeah, because it was between this spot and this spot, and it was this one, so you have to get up that bridge. Let's see where we can get up there. Around here. Down to the garden. Then bridge, and then you can interact with one of the... here. And here's the coin. So we're standing on this bridge, and this was the point with the clue, and there was the other point thing, and in between they could signal if police were on their way.
One of a kind, made as a proposal to the British Secretary of State. This design was rejected, and all successive copper coins had a seated figure of Britannia. A British grain to replace the habber on Malta. Mother had a relative in the Maltese government who gave this unique coin as a wedding gift.
Okay, now we can look for the fourth one. Let's here. Let's travel from Promenade Square. Yeah. Go towards the fourth coin, just follow the road all the way, and then you see this stairs on the side. You have to climb up, and there you'll find the next hint. So we're standing exactly on the marker on the map. Okay, let's see. Here at the building where you found the note, I once had an encounter showed me in practice that look is supremely unreliable. It was intended I should meet with a contact who knew the names of some higher ranking foreign spies. I was waiting when I heard a gunshot and my contact was found dead on the street. I observed this once, and from the bullet entry it was shot northwest High Point. I quickly deduced the point from where the shot was made. An officer was questioning a suspicious man. I noticed gunpowder, and the guy that was held by the policeman was suspect. However, the shooter was not carrying a gun, and you could find the disposed weapon. Okay, we have to find it. Fourth coin. Okay, so we ran around here. Here a man was shot, higher point, this is an hill, and let's go to the place where you can find the coin. Let's go down the stairs, around here. Also where you find a band player, and here on the ground you find the fourth coin. Exactly here, where the banded player is with his tree.
An Akche, called asper by the British. One of the first Ottoman silver coins dating back to the 15th century. They minted them in Serbian despotate. It bears a tura, a unique calligraphic seal of a sultan. Mycroft received this coin as a gift from a prominent Turkish family in Cordona for some favour.
Okay, let's look for the fifth one. That's here. So let's go from the bridge. No. Let's find the fifth clue. have to go there.
Hey.
Nope. This road.
Nice to see you.
Follow the road. There. Here. And here is the glue.
Alright, no sign of a hint. The vase was broken recently, though. Perhaps the vandal left some tracks.
Okay. Have the glue pinned.
Looks like our little vandal is a dog. Let's see where he went.
And apparently a dog broke the vase, or it was broken, and he found the clue. So the metal scroll that hides the clue to the coin. So we follow the track of the dog. Down the stairs, another corner, up the stairs, and see. There is the hidden thing. So we went from this point to where the marker was, we walked all the way to this green area where the clue is. The Zeppelin is a point of pride for the local British populace. There are two places in the city where countrymen like to gather and drink coffee and feel a sense of superiority. Okay, so we have to find, one is at the square where you found this hint, another one is close to the local guest house. Between the 3 points is a bridge. Okay, so we have to find. So we found the coin here. And between. Okay, we can talk to people. So let's change the clothing back to high society. You can use Sherlock's regular suit. It's just an item. We acquired DLC, paid content. Now we have to talk to someone that looks in fancy clothing, for example, this guy.
May I ask for your assistance?
That's a question I can answer.
The guest house is located at the crossing of Glass Street and Queen Street. Okay. Now we have to find on the map. So here's the coin. We found it, and Glass Street is here. Here's Glass Street and thingy, and then the clue should be here. That's the same road. Continue forward towards the stone bridge. That's here. Then you find the clue, the coin in the wall. So exactly under this bridge on Redbeard Road, and it's exactly the point between the coin and the guest house that is on the crossing of Glass Street and Opera Street. The 5th coin.
Kurus, or piastre. A large silver coin, now replaced by the gold lira. Suleiman II minted them, part of his attempt to revive the failing economy. This coin was gifted to me by Mycroft. He told me that he won it in a game of cards, but I can hardly see Mycroft playing, well, anything.
So that's the 5 coin. Let's go to there. It's gonna be the clue for the 6 one. We can just run towards it. It's not really close by entrance anyway. Fast travel point. No, still walking the right direction. And here on this square with several trees and people sitting, you have to go to the other green patch that is no. This side. Yes, no. No, we need to get to that patch of land. Should be in 3. Ah, up here. To walk up here. And here is the 5th clue, the 6th clue. So on the marker across from the newspaper stand. Over the years I've noticed that people who are involved in dubious businesses have strange obsessions with back entrances. Okay, so you have to find one. Many of the legacy theater, they use the back entrance in southern Rosario. He spent the time spying, observing them. That led to quiet. Okay. So you have to find the place, so you have to go to the legacy theater. Near there you have a back entrance, which we know from the previous Sherlock in-game case where he remembered his memories. Here is the back entrance and let's see. There is, I know exactly what to look for. I cannot find it. So there is a place where there is a bridge, but there. So you have there the back entrance of the theater. You have to go down there, so you can just walk off and follow.
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
In this wooden boat.
A Zecchino of the Republic of Venice. This one dates back to Marino Faliero, who was executed for attempting a coup. Big ambition, poor organization. One wealthy collector wanted this coin so badly that he dared to intrude upon my father's funeral to convince Mother to sell it. Mycroft showed him the door.
That was the 6th coin, which you can find in this place. Behind the Legacy Theatre, north of Queen Street and east of Other Queen Street, exactly between the St. Cathedral and the Legacy Theatre. So now let's go to the 7 and 8, which means the ones in Old City. Let's go there. Just walk straight, follow the road. Yeah, follow the road. Go heading towards the art gallery we went to with a muse from abroad, and across from there, also where the horses are standing, you find this stuff cabinet, and on top of there to find the clue. The hidden coin. The East is delicate matter, Sherlock. It took me some time to work out the old city people, as they are not especially welcoming towards outsiders. For example, the House of Ramir. Okay, Mycroft speaks about a coffee shop we frequented. So we have to find them. You can find your reward at the roots of a tree. Okay, so we can ask for clues. So let's change it to the worker's outfit. Talk to the guy. Is there someone nearby? For example, this guy.
Could you help me?
Why don't you go talk to your co-workers?
Ah, okay, not that one. And this guy.
Is this familiar to you?
Sounds familiar, but no. Ask someone else.
Oh, I am bored.
Okay, so we need to change the clothing.
Call me when you find the answer.
We can ask this guy.
Could you help me?
Of course. Let me help you.
The coffee shop used to be between Bazaar Road and between Go Asfar Karavassarai, the art gallery and the Imam Zahir Mosque. Okay, no. So this is the art gallery, this is the mosque, and the area to be is there. If I remember correctly. To go straight and then first right and follow the road and you will get into an area. Go straight and you will find all the way, and then you find a tree next to one guard, and here you will find the coin on the ground. So near this green patch.
An ancient silver grosso. It was first introduced under Doge Enrico Dandolo and quickly became a dominant coin of Mediterranean commerce. Mycroft returned with this coin from Venice. It was a long trip, but I don't remember any stories. Mycroft never talked much about any of his trips.
Okay, now we can go for the other clue, the hidden. Let's go to northern old city. You have to head towards the cafe. Then when you head onto the terrace of the cafe, go to the tree. Then on the ground you find the clue. So there is the cafe. This is the tree. So this is the Deluxe Cafe. Hidden coin 8, it tells you about a Turkish coffee house, and that there are certain symbols like the half moon to quarter moon to new moon that shows quick accesses when British military would be around, and between the tree you will find the coin. So yeah, I know it's in the area of the Havana Watchtower. So we have to go to the garden area. Like here, you see the coins. Then the coin is hidden here. If you look at the building, you see a full moon there, half a moon on. Where did I? There's a full moon there, another moon here. But yeah, this is tree next to the place with the two sheep. So when you go in Havana Watchtower, it's like this middle part, the green area.
A yellow boy or Guinea. This coin was minted from the gold mined on the Guinea coast of Africa. It's considered a more gentlemanly currency than the pound. Huh, rarity. I don't remember how this coin got into the collection. It must have been a late addition by Mycroft.
That was the hidden coin 8. Let's go to Silverton for 9 and 10. We have to go straight, left, right. Around this building, go straight, then go to the right. You have to go into this small area. You have to look at the window here. There you find the clue. The hidden coin 9. There is a train track that goes all the way from mines to Silverton. I hit this coin where the track meets the sea. There's a bit easier clue, so you have to go here, because you can see the train track ends here in Silverton, and the other one also ends in Silverton, and this one ends in minor, ends nowhere near the sea. They have all to go there. So let's find train tracks and follow them. Then go to the right, follow them all the way to the end. All the way, all the way, all the way, because it needs to end in at the sea. This is where it ends, and here on the ground is where we're standing. You'll find the coin.
A real English double florin. This one is from the 14th century. I think they discovered 2 of them in the River Tyne. No others are known to exist. Mother's shrewd deduction revealed an archaeological El Dorado back in England. This coin was just a part of what she and my father dug up.
That's the 9 coin. Now we can go to the 10. You have to go heading towards the bridge between the 2 parts of Silverton. Find the clue. Go to the left. Go straight up, and the clue you will find here. No. It is this area, and I decide. No. I cannot see it. Can literally not see it. It's near all these crates. Okay, so I don't know why I'm too blind to find it.
Keep going, move along, move along. Oh, slow down. Hold your horses.
So, wait. Blue. You guys talking. Here on the crates, I didn't see it. So here in the crates, or it didn't spawn yet, but anyway here, next to the potential guy who smokes, but yeah, depending on the day of time in game, the people you will be sending is different. So on this road on the right side. Hidden coin, then all soldiers need to unwind from time to time. Every good general knows there's a place in Silverton inside an abandoned warehouse where soldiers come to gamble. Its location is well known to both officers and soldiers. They call it the Black Goose Club. I hid the coin inside. To get it back you need to always bet on black. So you have to talk to sailor type people. So let's change the clothes to sailors and go to a place with a lot of sailors. For example, the drinking Dutchman cafe. Because if you cannot find any sailors nearby, just go to a place where you know a lot of them will be standing. Okay, it's early in the day, so no one is here. Smart, okay. So that means you could have found them there. Okay, we will return to the place where we came. This is a sailor person.
Can I ask you a question?
Ah, I know this, yeah, let me help you.
Okay, the club used to be in the warehouse on Grand Street, northeast from the crossing with Abernode Street. However, it was closed a long time ago after General Ridley allowed the local garrison a little more freedom in choosing their entertainment. Okay, so we found all the information. So now we have to go to that place. Okay, Grand Street. That's Abernode Grand Street. We have to go there. Okay, let's head back. Oh. Here's the bridge between Silverton and the other part of Silverton. Then we have to go to the left. And then it will be... let's see... this door. With a mark, and if you're not sure which street to turn to, it's with the building that has directly across from the bridge. Follow the pipes that way, and then you have a building on the right side with a weird symbol on it. And the moment you go inside, you have to fight, which you can also skip if you have the option turned on.
Right, now, back to the coin.
Let's find the coin. Let's see. No, empty. No. Nothing. No, there's a door we came from. Oh, there. I was looking for the desk. The last page of a diary. The old man lost it completely. I gathered loyal men and moved into the abandoned warehouse in Silverton. We will start operation from here. Need some time to regroup and recruit more men. Think I will start with Big Fish, Slimy Joe, and they were always good to be business with. Maybe also Big Hun, he was good with numbers. Found an antique coin in one of the chests. Looks like a sign of good luck. Wonder who lost it here. And then you have this tiny round thing, and that's the coin.
Cordonian Mangear, one of the last to be minted from local silver. The governor gifted this coin to Mycroft for his invaluable help. My brother added it to my collection, but the sight of it always made him frown.
We've got them all, Sherry. Let's get back to the manor. I know just the room for our coins.
I hope you're not suggesting my room.
And that was in former penny completed. And also completing every cases of the DLC. Mycroft Pride. I will show you also the manor. And all of the coins are also registered on the collectibles. And now also the clothing has been unlocked. Mycroft's official attire and an outfit for John called Official John. So yeah, that's also clothing for John. So let's head to the Sherlock Stonewood manor. I will show you inside. Okay. Yeah. So let's get inside, and the coins will be in the cabinets of curiosity on the desk. No, yeah, on the desk.
A full collection. It's somehow so satisfying.
So yeah, as you complete cases, stuff will be added around, in and around the Stonewood Manor. For example, this pamphlet is one of them, this poster. This dummy is from a case. We go to Sherlock's room, for example, this knife.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
That's from a case. This pistol is from a case. The violin.
I'm looking forward to learning to play it. As soon as I have some free time. The most important thing is not to taste it.
That wine with poison in it is one. It's in Sherlock's room. They also have at the place where the fireplace is. There is the mask and stuff. So yeah, everything is gonna be placed in certain part of the Holmes manor as you solve cases. But this was Mycroft Pride, DLC content, all cases. Thank you all for watching, wish you well, see you in the next video.